Keeping your LLC up to date. Forming a limited liability company, or LLC, is an important step for any business owner, as it helps protect their personal assets from any debts or liabilities that the business may incur. However, it is important to remember that forming an LLC is not the only step necessary to ensure that the company remains compliant with the state. Keeping an LLC up to date with the state is essential in order to keep the LLC in good standing and avoid any penalties or fines. The first step to keeping an LLC up to date with the state is to make sure that all of the information on the LLC's formation documents is accurate and up to date. This includes the LLC's name, address, and registered agent. It is important to keep this information current, as any changes must be reported to the state. Updating this type of information with the state usually requires what is called a certificate of amendment, which is typically a form that is provided by the state. Simply input the updated or changed LLC information in the form and file the form with the state. There may be a small fee associated with this filing. Additionally, it is important to make sure that the LLC is filing the required annual reports and paying any necessary fees. This will ensure that the LLC remains in good standing with the state and is not subject to any penalties or fines. Remember that some states have different reporting requirements. Let's look at an example. California requires that a report be filed every 2 years, as opposed to once a year. Let's say that a business owner has formed an LLC in the state of Texas. In order to keep the LLC up to date with the state, they must make sure that their LLC's formation documents are accurate and up to date. This includes the LLC's name, address, and registered agent. Additionally, they must make sure that they are filing the required annual reports and paying any necessary fees. Failure to do so could result in the LLC being subject to penalties or fines. In conclusion, it is essential to keep an LLC up to date with the state in order to remain in good standing and avoid any penalties or fines. This includes making sure that the LLC's formation documents are accurate and up to date, as well as filing the required annual reports and paying any necessary fees. By following these steps, business owners can ensure that their LLC remains compliant with the state and is in good standing.